Yeah. I just need to know if you can see the wounds because I don't want them to show.
All right, so what's your name?
Becka.
Becca.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
36.
Where are you from originally?
Glendale.
What's going on with you? Are you homeless?
I am.
How long have you been homeless for?
This time, it's been 11 months, I believe. Yeah, 11 months.
What happened that you ended up out here on the streets?
So I was living with a friend, and the pretty simple basis was we couldn't be. So we meaning my significant other and I, and once we messed up and they found out, we got kicked out. We ended up on the street, and let's see. I mean, it was pretty quick. Guy kicked us out. We ended up over at a friend's living in a car in the dead of winter, just totally freezing and miserable. And then my husband left in the middle of the night while I was asleep and left his phone behind, so I couldn't get a hold of him. And he left me out here alone. So that has been the last 11 months of my life.
Where's your husband at now?
Clean and living with his mother.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't like me, so I'm not allowed to live there, which is why I'm still out here. He hadn't gotten his own place last time we spoke, so.
Do you have any other family members that you could try to contact?
I have my mom and dad and my brother. That's all I have. But my mom and dad are, they take care of my kids. They got enough going on. They're the real heroes in all of this, honestly. They're the reason my kids have good role models right now. So I'm grateful for that, and I don't want to bug them. And my brother is upset with me. He's upset because I relapsed, so sorry.
What are you doing to survive out here?
Honestly, I'm not not much of a good criminal. I don't like stealing and stuff like that. Yeah. And I don't do what some females do out here. No judgment. It's not something I can do. So it's been pretty miserable trying to survive out here. I sell my food stamps, for cash, just to try to get like whatever I need hygiene wise and stuff like that, just because if you don't have money, what do you have, especially if you can't steal.
Did you ever fly a sign or no?
No, I've never done that.
Why don't you try doing that?
So here's the other reason, ironically, because I'm afraid to be doing this right now, right, is because I just don't want anybody to recognize me. I don't want to embarrass my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They probably won't recognize you with that mask and your hat on, though.
Yeah, I'd hope. I'd hope not. Sorry, man.
So
it's awful out here.
Mom, like, taking it? She knows about your situation right now?
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of all upset with my husband because I don't know how you do what he did. I know we mess with people's heads and they make us not our best selves. But he was thinking some crazy stuff, and that's why he dipped out in the middle of the night. But once he got clean and recognized that wasn't real, why didn't he come looking or try to find me or contact me or anything? I mean, he went as far as to block me. So even when I could finally contact him, he didn't want to speak, and it was because he didn't want to apologize for what he had done. Because we've talked a couple times, but it's been months now, I think, about 2 months since I spoke to him. He's not seen the kids, even though he's clean. It's all a mess. My life's kind of a mess. I just hurt.
Well, was he thinking that you were cheating or something like that?
No, it's always okay. That's been like a constant thought for years. I'll never understand it because I don't do that. But no, it was always like just real far-fetched, crazy, induced psychosis type stuff. But once he realized that none of it was real is when I just don't understand why he never came back or contacted or checked on me or made sure everything was good, but it's scary out here, man. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm considerably smaller than I used to be, so like I feel like I got victim stamped on my head or something because I never used to get messed with when I was bigger.
Yeah.
But I get messed with really bad now, and
how much weight did you lose?
I couldn't tell you because I don't know what I weigh right now, but it's a lot. I used to be like 240 pounds, and yeah, it's considerable.
You look like maybe 150 right now.
Something like that, yeah. But I have to be somewhere around 130, 150, anywhere in there, yeah. But I want to do detox and rehab. I did it once already. I got kicked to the curb from rehab because I got in an argument with a girl, and they even tried to turn that into something worse than it was, but I begged them not to put me on the street because we all know like the second you hit the street, it takes 5 seconds to get high. I was like, please, man, like I'm doing good. I had 5 weeks at that point. I was like, please don't do it. They did it, and I was right. So it's a really awful cycle. It's a really gross cycle. And it's one I'm kind of over, to be honest. And we all are. Nobody wants to live this life, but it's so depressing. It's like the only way to ignore it is to keep doing it. Makes no sense.
So how's it like being homeless here?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say the area, but
oh yeah, no, it's terrifying. It's awful.
Active, huh?
It's scary, and there's a lot of us, and it's like you're getting pestered by police even when you're not doing anything wrong. It's like it's illegal to be homeless.
Yeah.
That's frustrating because it's like you're just trying to find somewhere warm to go or somewhere safe to be under light so nobody can like sneak up and hurt you or rob you. I mean, I've been robbed like at gunpoint out here. I've been snatched up by a vehicle. There are some really disgusting men out here. That goes without saying, so it's not a safe spot for a female. It's not a safe spot for a human. It's just not a safe spot.
How did you get snatched up?
Just standing on the corner waiting to cross the street.
By multiple men?
By 3 people in a car.
Like how many people were in the car?
3. There were 3 in the car. But
what they do, like you were standing out there in the street?
Just standing, and they grabbed me by my midsection and yanked, and I like lawn chaired and got yanked into the back seat. I ended up getting away because I got one lucky kick to the driver, and I got him in the head, so he wrecked the car. And I was able to run off.
Did you make a report after that?
No, I had a warrant, and I feel like a lot of that out here, you kind of become a victim because it's like you can't even call the police because you're afraid to go to jail and be kicking, sick, withdrawing in jail. Nobody wants to do that. So, you become your own, like, it's an enigma, man. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a mess. And, if somebody robs you and you have a warrant, you can't call anybody. If somebody hurts you, but you got a warrant, you're too scared to call anybody. It's a constant issue. And it's silly. It's like, well, then go take care of your warrant. Okay, easier said than done, right? Like, it's hard to get a ride. They changed the bus stuff. Has anybody else talked about that with you? They changed the entire bus, like, how they take payment. Okay, and like now you have to buy a reloadable card, and that's $5, and or $4, and the minimum amount you can put on it is $4 or $5. So like just to get on the bus, it's $9, and then you need to not lose that card, And that's so much easier said than done. I'm on like my 10th EBT card, probably my 3rd license. Things keep getting stolen. So you keep having to replace these items, including bus passes.
Yeah.
And now that they want these reusable cards only, can't get on there with cash because like their thing never takes cash. It's so annoying. But it's made it hard to get around. And like I said, it's like it's illegal to be homeless because it's just there's nowhere you can be where you're not trespassing or pissing someone off. Yeah. And I had a lady tell me I was a scourge to society last week, and it messed with me. It hurts.
So what are you planning to do to get out of the situation?
Honestly, the only thing that I can do right now, I need to go to the ER. Sorry about the mask. But yeah, I have pneumonia right now.
Okay.
And I have an infection, a really bad infection from these ant bites that, have gotten infected. I was in a park, one of the only places you can be during the day and not be in trouble. And I was on an anthill unknowingly, and I got annihilated by these ants, and I have infected bites. So I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to detox, and I need to go to rehab just to get on my feet. And I'm dreading it because it's the holidays, and like I just don't want to be somewhere where I'm not allowed to leave to be with my family. And most places, those first 30 days or so, like you can't go nowhere, Okay. So that's I'm kind of worried about that.
You're planning to go after the holidays?
No, I mean I would like to go yesterday, but it's always just trying to coordinate it is a pain in the butt. I would like to see my family first or something. I still want closure from my husband. It's not fair. I'm just feeling really alone and scared, and it's friggin' cold. And I've been having seizures. So it's just it's scary. It's scary out here. But we're safer in pairs, and at least pairs. So I always try to have a friend with me or more. And you don't know these people very well, and that's scary too, because you call them friend and some of them rob you. It's happened to me a lot because I'm overly trusting. But every once in a while you find a good one. I just feel like people need to remember that we're just people. Good people mess up, Good people fuck up. And it doesn't make us any less human or any less. But it's frustrating.
All right, well, hey man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay if I post it up on my YouTube channel?
Of course.
And just in case anybody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share? Email or Cash App or anything like that?
My phone was stolen, so I don't have my Cash App. It got hacked and they removed my email. Honestly, I would just say my Facebook. Anybody who recognizes me knows my last name, and it's under Becka and then my last name. Okay. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
that's okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.